Now, after all the Bubway videos I've made, looking at my coworkers and customers and seeing how dumb they could be, you must think of me as a smart level-headed Bubway god. I'm talking huge genius, if you will. Big braino. No, that's a lie. I'm a freaking hypocrite. So one time we got a catering order. If you don't know, Bubway has a catering service. If you love yourself a Bubway sandwich, why not get a sandwich platter, lunch boxes, or even our giant subs for a kid's birthday party? Because who wouldn't want that instead of a pizza party? Hey kids, are you excited about your birthday food? Is it pizza? Even better, sandwiches from Bubway. Sandwiches from Bubway? Bubway stinks. Dad, more like dark. But yeah, we have a catering service, and one of our cooler items that we have there is our 3-foot or 6-foot giant subs with pounds of meat that can fit in any mouth. Wait a minute. With pounds of flavor that will taste great on anyone who eats them. But yeah, the order that we got was 2 of the 6 giant subs for the next day. No problemo. I've done some before and I can do it again. Now how do you make a giant sub? Well, you're gonna have to prepare it the day before. Grab 4 sticks of bread, thaw them out, and knot them together to make them as wide and as big as possible. With 4 breadsticks, you can make 1.5 feet, and by doing 4 more, that's how you can get a 3-foot sandwich. And once you have it ready, store it in a thing called a retarder to have it proofed up on the next day. And yes, it's called a retarder. Don't ask me why it's like that. So the next day comes, I wake up, got in there early, and made sure everything was ready to be set. The bread was proofing, bacon, and then the meat was being prepared for the day of. The lunch crew came in, and I had the bread cut up, and it was sandwich making time. Since giant subs and catering items are only prepared with deli meats, it was pretty easy to be honest. But then came the hard part. The wrapping. Usually, you need 2 people on doing this. One holds the sandwich, while one uses saran wrap to cover it. But I decided to do it myself, mostly because we were short-staffed and I wasn't trying to bother them when they had to deal with the lunch rush. So, I picked it up from one side and started the process. But as I was doing it and midway through, the paper got loose, and as I tried to turn it sideways, things only got worse. What the? Oh no. Oh dear God. Now this was very bad. It was 2 hours until the guy arrives. Thawing the bread takes at least 1 hour, proofing takes another, and baking just takes 15 minutes, but an additional 15 minutes to cool off. Damn. What am I going to do? This order is $400 and half the sandwich is on the ground. Alright, Escape, you got this. Just think, what a huge genius Bubway god would do. Use your big braino. You can't be serious. Mason, grab the bread knife. I got an idea. Here was the plan. We get 4 different types of bread, push them together with some love taps, and squeeze them just a little bit right so it can look like the giant subs. Make sure to put the right meat on and veggies, and cut them into pieces so they look like the giant subs on the other side. Alright, I think we got this. It was time. The man was here. As we got the sandwich ready and put it in his car, he looked at it and looked at us. Wait a minute. Something looks off about this sandwich. It looks delicious. Here's $20 as a tip. Thank you, guys. It was our pleasure. Listen, did we feel bad for lying to him? Maybe. But technically, he still got the same amount of bread, meat, and veggies. So no harm, no foul. But give me some credit. I found a great idea in less than 2 hours than some people would do, given more time than that. But yeah, that's the story on how I almost lost $400 to our company. And I'm still the best. Genius level. Now Mason, help me clean up this whole mess right here. A 3-foot or a 6-foot sandwich with lots of... Wait a minute. There will be a pounds of flavors that will be great. And have him poof up on the next day. And when that day comes, you have to get them ready for the... Now on the next day, I have to get up earlier than usual and get the bread poofed up. On the next day, I have to come up earlier. Well, the bread was baking and then proofing. The meat was made for the day. Wait, what the fuck am I talking about? By that time, the lunch crew has come up. By that time, the lunch crew came in. But the paper got loose, and I tried to turn it sideways to get this, Bubway stinks! Dad, more like dork!